Uh, Hello. My name is Jessica. Welcome to another one of my videos. Today is January 13th, 2012. And yeah, I'm making another video before I rush out to work. So, if we look at last video, we realized that I came like this close to getting in trouble at work. Like, big old fist fight. So, if you haven't seen it, it's right up there. Um, don't worry, I did not get in a fist fight yet. Um, but it is escalating. Like I said, it's right there. So if you haven't seen it, take a look. Basically, a disgruntled coworker that don't like me very much started calling me faggot, and because I wear my hair in a ponytail, got 2 earrings, and all of a sudden I'm a fag. So, and I had my weekend. I made my video. That's why I made my last one. He had his weekend, and I don't know what he did. He probably lost more sleep. Um, but a week old came back, and everything seemed fine. Like we were ignoring each other. We weren't talking. It was good. But then at the end of the shift, pretty much the same thing happened. I was, walking back to my big rig. I was hauling my personal gear, my lunch, my tools, to and from the big rig to the truck, and he was just going to pick up his pickup to bring it over to his truck, and we were crossing paths. But we would have missed each other, just barely. Probably about that much. No, I'm joking. No, we would have missed each other, I don't know, maybe about this much, because we're walking like this. We're not walking past each other like that, but we would have missed each other. But no, Mr. T decided to stop right in the path and wait. And it's cold, so I didn't do this intentionally, but I'm sitting here looking up, looking down, and it's like, oh my gosh, I hope he doesn't say nothing. It's like, here he comes. I'm not going to sit there and stop and walk around him. I don't need to be scared. I don't, you know, I am, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to let the wolf know that the wolf is trying to hunt me down. I don't need to outsmart the wolf either, because the wolf will just get pissed off. This is turning out really weird, but it's turning out violent. And like I said, he stopped, and it just both of our shoulders sort of kind of hit, and he just started cussing me out. And I'm like, dude, you're the one that stopped. I'm still walking, and it's freezing cold. So anyway. So I've been talking to people at work, talking to you people on YouTube, and I think everybody's pretty much right. I need to talk to HR department. I didn't today because I don't have his last name, and I think HR department needs to know that. I'm not too sure. But last night I was telling another coworker, and they were like, this is turning into violence. You need to go." And I didn't tell them that I was transgendered at the time. I just said, you know what? And I was thinking about it all night long. I was, because I work 12-hour days. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm in the truck. I don't listen to the music. Radios. So I'm hearing my voice all night long. Oh my gosh, it's too early. I don't want to talk to the HR department. I'm not ready. And I'm stressing out. And at the end of the shift, nothing really happened between me and Mr. T. But Mr. T got in a little spit with one of the supervisors. So pretty much the same thing. It's like at the end of the shift, he just goes on this testosterone rage. Like he sniffs testosterone or something. I don't know. So at the end of the shift, I met this coworker that was, helping me out, and I was like, you know what? I can't see the HR department right now. I know I need to. You're probably right. I got people on YouTube telling me. I got, you telling me. I got a bunch of people telling me I need to see the HR department. I need, to at least establish a timeline. So if anything escalates in the future, I got my timeline covered. And I said, well, I just can't do that right now. I said, this coworker's getting ready to transfer anyway. And I'm like, you're just going to miss all the fun. You know, it's way too early. And this coworker was, trying to get it out of me, what was going on, because deep down inside, I knew I had to go see the HR department at least one more time. You know, because of a couple things. Don't know what those couple things are, but when it gets summertime, I'm going to have to go see the HR department again, which will give me a couple more months to practice my voice. Anywho, so this coworker wasn't very happy. I would not tell this coworker, and they're like, "Oh, come on," They finally, I finally told them, I said, I'm just working. I said, I'm just working on a couple things right now. I've been working on it for a while. And that coworker was like, well, are you transsexual? And I was like, holy shit. So I fessed up to this coworker. It's not Mr. T. This is a different coworker who's helped me out quite a bit, give me advice. So yes, this coworker knows. Now I got a friend in the least expected places. So I wasn't even looking for an ally, and I got one. So if you're watching this video, thanks again. Try not to use names. So yeah, I don't know. When I first started transitioning, or actually in my entire past, I've always hidden. That's probably why I was so, I'm not this open out person, especially at work. So I'm still not out at work. It's just another coworker that knows about Jessica. And they said their secret is safe, or my secret is safe. So hopefully it is. I'm gonna have to see the HR department anyway. But they're absolutely right. And this coworker was like, you know what? They don't need to know about Jessica right now. Okay, you still need to go get your butt over to HR, protect yourself, build the timeline. You don't need to let them know about this other thing, because this other guy, Mr. T, was starting all this stuff. He doesn't even know about, Jessica. He didn't, there's no get your butt over to HR, and so that's what I got to do. I didn't today. I didn't have his last name. I still might call him. What time is it? It's almost 4. So there's still, this ain't over. It's escalating, but at least I got a friend now, an ally. Someone that pretty much, and it's good too. They can, this person's the type of person that would sit there if I get out of hand, maybe knock me down a little bit. It's like, chill. I don't know, we'll have to come up with some kind of code word or something. I don't know. Or I can just okay, shit. I'll behave. So it's all good. Yeah. I know, and I need to talk to my therapist about all this too, which my therapist is Monday. Thank goodness. See, that's what I was talking about this a couple months ago. It's like, there's so much builds up in the 30 days that, what else do I got Monday? Oh, my dentist. Got one more. I gotta ask my dentist about one, because my bottom teeth are almost done now. Fixed with cavities. So we're just working on some of the upper teeth. I think I got a couple more on the bottom. But I need to ask him about the dentures before my insurance runs completely out. Because some of the comments on my last video, they're true. I mean, I don't smile a lot because of the way I treated myself, but, you gotta go way back in my videos to find out why my teeth are in such bad shape. But I'm changing all that. So, and I need to stay employed. That's everybody's comments before. Jessica don't need to really come out at this time. Um, and I was so worried about that with this Mr. T. If this was, but I don't need to tie one and two together with HR right now. Um, and HR is a totally different town. They work the daytime people on the graveyard, so they're gonna have to talk to the yard manager, and the yard manager is gonna get pissed off because I went behind his back and the camera keeps dropping. And I know I need to fix the ceiling. I was supposed to have that done. So that's what's been happening at work. Kind of interesting. So at least I have a new ally, new friend, a coworker at work that can sort of, push and guide, and at least that's what I'm hoping. If I get out of hand, maybe not slap my hand or nothing, but at least, do something to jerk me in the right direction. And because I'm working on a lot of different things, and what I said in the last video, I don't need to be, attracting all this attention to myself. Right? The attention's going to be brought to me in a couple months' time. I know, I need to ask this coworker, how in the heck did you know? But I did. And, like I said, their reply was like, what, you just don't need to let HR know about Jessica. You just need to let them know about this, because those two things ain't tied together. See, most of anybody else would have said, you know what, tell HR both, get it over with one thing. And that's what I was worried I'd have to do. So I guess now I got to go see the HR department 2 more times. One for Mr. T, and another one a couple months down the road when it gets too hot. So I'm still employed. I'm still hidden at work. That was a Spyro. Have to take the Spyro. So yeah. Oh, got my blue pills and got my Provera. But no, I measured again, and this morning, and they kind of grew a little bit. I don't know why or how or so. Cool. I gotta end this video. I gotta get ready for it. It's just a quick update. It's gonna get interesting. I need to call HR. I need to let them know about Mr. T. And because I tried letting it go and it's like every day at the beginning of the shift, everything seems fine, and it's not till the very end of the shift, before everybody goes home, that everything seems to act up. So I'm gonna have to do something before vehicles start getting vandalized or whatever. Our noses get broken. Or my nose needs work anyway, but no, that's not the way I want to get my nose worked on. I'm not here to cosplay. Alright, I'm here to be myself. I'm here to make a paycheck. As far as my job's concerned. And this, I told this coworker that knows, like, nobody really needs to know in the first place. I'm hauling water. I work as a truck driver. It doesn't affect my work. So, anyway, I'll keep you guys informed later. I'm just doing this quick update because I don't know if I'm going to make one this weekend. Just with so many things going on, I want to wait until after I talk to HR. Oh, update on my face. I went ahead and shaved. I was letting it grow out. so I can go to E3000 here on the E2000 electrolysis. They wanted my beard to grow out, so they could do a consultation and tell me how much they were going to charge me. And I let it grow up for a couple days, and I noticed it was pretty thick up in here, and then on the neck down it was light. It was still, I could feel it, but it was like 40% compared. I mean, the 60% was missing. That was up here was missing down here. It was only like 40%. So I think I'm going to go on the path I'm on now. I just went ahead and shaved. I'm not going to do E3000 yet, even though they're right here in the Dallas area. I'll update the blog on my website about that, jessicaunnet.com. But I'm going to continue the lasers. I mean, because that's what's happening here on the neck. And that's what I heard a lot of people do, actually. They'll get the lasers and get most of it with the lasers, and then come in with the electrolysis. And do it that way. And basically, for 6 sessions on my face, it was $130 for my neck, 99 or $100 for my chin, $200 for that. So it's 2, 3, 4. It's under $500. I'm getting everything except for my mustache. So that's 6 sessions. So you can't really beat that. And that will thin it out. It won't get rid of it all, but it will thin it out to the point. Then I can take it over to electrolysis and save some money for my nose. Or in case those don't go big enough, I can save some of the money for that. I don't know. I might end up saving some money. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm going off topic. I'm just going crazy, and I gotta get ready for work, and so I can practice my voice a little bit more. Again, thank you everybody for your comments, suggestions. I will at least go to HR this time around and create a timeline so that it doesn't escalate, or if it does escalate, we have a timeline to work with. And I think that's the most important thing right now. So, again, thanks everybody for your support. You gotta be true. You gotta be yourself. And until next time.